Lord Jesus, wait till you get a load of this guy. This is Dell from Beyond the Imaginary Curve. There is absolutely no doubt who this guy serves. It is amazing when you have eyes to see and ears to hear, and you begin to take a good hard look at this community, this flat earth community. You will see exactly who is who, and they will show you and tell you exactly who it is that they are. This community is absolutely polluted with satanic shills.
Beyond the Imaginary Curve YouTube channel. He was recently exposed as a Satanist and Freemason very well by a channel called La Verdad Absoluta, which is Spanish for the absolute truth. I won't cut his lunch here, and if you have not seen his video, go check it out. He does a really good job exposing Freemason imagery and rhetoric on his Facebook and also on the tattoos on his arms. A few days later, Dell comes out to do his damage control video on the situation by claiming we are all satanic witches and wizards. And that's what I want to have a look at today. Just how brazen these people have become. Because quite frankly, I'm shocked at the volume of people who can't see through this garbage. So basically what we have here is a man who has been exposed parading around the Flat Earth community as a so-called truther, when in reality he's simply a lying Satanist on the payroll, who has all the red flag, Illuminati, Masonic signs and symbols tattooed all over his arms. He's one of them. He knows that most of us know that that stuff is bad, because we've been out here watching Illuminati exposed videos for how many years now. So what he's going to do here instead is tiptoe around that and dismiss it and avoid it, and instead employ some clever rhetorical techniques to not only run apologetics for himself, but also to promote Satanism as a legitimate and even wholesome ideology. So let's have a listen.
Hello there, you bunch of satanic witches and wizards, every single one of you. Now, I know that you might think I'm joking, but I ain't joking. Every single one of you are practicing it, okay? Every single one of you there are involved in it, whether you like it or not. And I just want to try and clear it up for you. Anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, I had a hangout the other night where we discussed, you know, there was claims and allegations being made about me being a Satanist, Mason Satanist, whatever.
Whatever. Right off the bat here, Dell's gonna dismiss the allegations like it's nothing. Just wave it away and not talk about it again. On top of that though, he's also gonna try and invert it on you. He's gonna say that we're all Satanists, and that even though we don't know it, we're doing the same stuff he's doing.
So I wanted to make this wee video. You know, a couple of comments have kind of, you know, provoked me into making this. And I just want to clarify it, and I want to help people to see that they're involved in these practices, whether they like it or not, and that the buzzwords and the terminologies are being used against you, and they are being used to divide your mind so that you're battling with yourself internally.
So what the game is here is a bit of a satanic Jedi mind trick, where Dell is going to redefine terms for us. He's going to convince us that words like satanic don't really mean what they mean, so he can erect a straw man. Just have a listen to Dell's definition, and I will put up the actual definition to compare. Sorry Dell, words have meanings, and even a powerful wizard like you cannot change them.
Okay, so when I talk about, you know, we hear this word satanic, for me it's nonsense, okay? And it has been misrepresented and used deliberately, you know, in a negative light, and misrepresented deliberately in a negative light. So I'm going to start just here with a comment just to point some of these kind of things out before I explain why I am saying that every one of you are involved in practicing these things, because you are, right? So this was from a chap called Dean. Dell, you're normally on point, mate. To dismiss ritual sacrifice and such with a know-it-all attitude is dangerous, if not more, than claiming these things. So right away I can see these misunderstandings and these buzzwords that people are, misinterpreting. Before we get to why I'm calling you a practicing Satanist or a witch or a wizard, I just want to highlight these kind of things here. So look, the word ritual. Now,
Dell is going to redefine the word ritual for us and convince us it actually means the same as habit. That way he can remove any religious connotations, so we think we are engaging in rituals every day when we are not, by convincing us mundane things like drinking a cup of tea are actually a ritual.
Or a ritual practice, don't let that sway you into thinking, first and foremost I want to clear this up. See, anybody who is slicing a fucking goat or sacrificing a child to some altar, to some invisible being, to me they're mentally deranged and they're criminals, right? That's it. No some other fancy word. Mentally deranged criminals. End of story, right? And the full force of the law should be brought upon them, right? That's it. So, ritual. Everybody practices rituals. A ritual is simply something that is like a repetitive pattern, something that you do repetitively. So
yeah, that's called a habit, not a ritual, dude. Like habitual liar.
People who get up in the morning, they have a cup of tea, they have a smoke, they go to the toilet, they come back, they have a cup of tea, and then go on with their day. That's a ritual practice, okay? And they can have ritual symbols or tokens in there. So what brand of toilet roll you use, what brand of tobacco you smoke, what brand of tea you drink, these are part of your ritual, okay? Now that is pretty much it, right? And that, for people gives them comfort, they're used to that pattern, that's their ritual behaviour. Sacrifice.
So he's laid out 2 redefinitions on us now and calmed everyone's fears. But just in case anyone listening is not entirely comfortable with having those words redefined for them, he's going to throw in a 3rd word here and give the correct definition, just to consolidate the preceding 2 lies.
Sacrifice is another loaded term when we're talking about this type of topic. Sacrifice can be in different contexts. So I can sacrifice some selfish, desire for a better motorcycle because I know that I can't get the better motorcycle because I have to have money for my children. So there I'm sacrificing my own selfish desires and wants because I'm taking responsibility and applying it somewhere else. So, people are confusing these words, and somebody like this who's, misusing it obviously, or misunderstanding who I am and what it is I'm actually trying to say.
Right. Now Dell's laid some foundations with us and done his best to neutralize the fact that he's a Satanist. He's going to get on the front foot here a bit and talk down to us like children. He's going to make it seem like we're the ones who don't know what words really mean, and that we actually have no idea what Satanism is, and that we have just been fooled by some pop culture variant of it, and that actually he knows better than we do, and it's not that bad after all. Like none of us are actually researchers out here and can't work it out for ourselves. No. We need this Masonic wizard to explain it to us the right way.
And the reason that I wanted people to go and look at these things like Satanism, the Satanic Bible, is so that you have a better understanding of them rather than listening to hearsay. If you're having an opinion on it and you don't know the material, what is your opinion? It's bollocks, right? You can't have that opinion until you understand it. So anyway, I'm not going to keep it, too long. I just want to make this, and if anybody is interested in discussing it further, we can do that at one of the live events. I just want to clear some of this up to show people the hypocrisy that is in the world and why people are practicing Satanists or using these very tools. So we'll talk about lesser magic here. Which is attributed to Levian Satanism. are they types of philosophy. So what is lesser magic? Lesser magic is simply using your will, your intent to affect other people to bring about, a result that you desire. Okay? Now, you, me and everybody else are employing these things every single day. It's not the tools, it's not the fact that we employ these tools that's the negative, it's the outcome, it's your intent and what you're trying to bring about that for me is the problem. Okay, so if you go to your partner and you want some loving attention from your partner, you know that in your mind, you know what you're wanting to gain from it, so you will say certain things or act out certain things in order to get that reaction from your partner, like you look beautiful, you smell lovely, I love you, and then you may get the reaction that you're looking for. Now people look at that as that's warm and wholesome and good, which is fine, whatever. I can also use the very same tools to put somebody down, make them feel bad, make them feel guilt, so I can say to my partner, I hate you, you smell horrible, you're ugly, blah blah blah. Whatever my desire is, whatever my intent is, I'm going to achieve that by the content, the method that I use. The tools are there, we employ them every single day.
Right, and doesn't that sound nice? I tell you what, let's go to the horse's mouth, just how Dell wants us to. Let's go and have a look at this satanic Bible and see exactly what old mate Anton LaVey has to say about lesser magic here. Let's just go and have a look. Okay, the Satanic Bible, Book of Belial, Chapter 1. Non-ritual or manipulative magic, sometimes called lesser magic, consists of the wile and guile obtained through various devices and contrived situations, which when utilized can create change in accordance with one's will. Okay, so it turns out that lesser magic is just lying. So go around and create contrivances and lie and deceive people to affect change the way you want. Yeah, that sounds great. I thought this was the truth community. I thought we were all about the truth out here. Apparently not. Didn't really sound like that the way Dell explained it, did it? I tell you, it's those high and mighty Christians, they're the ones. Let's have a look what it says in the normal Bible about lying. Proverbs 12:22. Lying lips are abomination to the Lord, but they that deal truly are his delight. I think I'm going to go with the normal Bible this time.
Okay, regardless of whether you believe that or no, that's a fact. You do employ it every single day. Right? You might not be aware of it. Maybe by me discussing it here, you will see it. Right?
Yeah, sorry Dell, I'm going to have to disagree with you there, man. Lying and deceiving people to get what I want isn't really one of the tools I employ. Nor is it one that most people employ. Looks like it's one that you seem to employ though.
So, when we talk about lesser magic, that's what we're talking about. You're using your will in order to bring about events or manipulate people into certain situations that you want to see happening. Like, look at my journey. I openly expressed this from the beginning. These people, the elites, the authorities, the rulers, whatever you like, they are using these tools.
That's exactly right, Dell. Probably the most truthful thing you've said so far. They are using these tools. They are lying to us every single day. Just like you are.
To bring about a world that they like, that they want. Right? And I said this from the very beginning, we have to employ the very same things, no shy away from it, not get into a mindset of, I am holier than thou, some saviour will come and save me from all this horrible nastiness and all I have to do is sit here on my high horse, passing judgment because I am holier than thou.
Oh man, it's those pesky Christians again. Why do they always do that with their judging and their pointing things out and their calling a lie a lie? Oh man, they're the worst.
That's not going to get you anywhere. All that's going to do is put you in a situation of being passive.
Right, don't want to be passive, do we, Dell? Better to get out there and wield some lesser magic, a few well-placed lies here and there, get the ball rolling, get stuff done. Now Dell's going to erect the straw man of Christians where they're all lazy and stupid and waiting around for Jesus to return. And if they just pipe down and let people get things done, then the world would be a better place. Oh man, those damn Christians.
Ignorant, lazy, while other people who know these things achieve what they want to achieve in the world, regardless of whether you think it's good, evil, whatever. They are using these methods and these tools to bring about what they want to see happening. Right? So you need to understand that, and if you understand it, you can then combat it, you can stand up against it, you can start to affect the world in the way you want to see, what you want to see happening. So for me, I said that from the beginning, we employ these same tactics, and I have done so throughout this whole journey. I've spoke about times when I've invoked anger and passion because I want to instill that in other people in regards to specific topics or certain scenarios. I feel as if people should be standing up and being aggressive towards these things because they're detrimental to the individual. Okay, they are oppressive to the individual, so I want people to have a fuck you, no nonsense attitude. So I walk that walk, I put that out there, hoping to invoke it in other people. So I'm being a Satanist, I am being manipulative. Okay, now I understand that and I embrace that. So I'm being a Satanist, I am being manipulative. Okay, now I understand that and I embrace that. So I'm being a Satanist, I am being manipulative. Okay, now I understand that and I embrace that.
Sorry, Dell, that was a cheap one. But just look at the garbage that these guys normalise.
Because I'm not shy and I'm not scared to admit it and realise these things. But on the other hand, you have these do-gooders who profess that they are God's children, spiritual guru type things that want to chastise people like me, while they sit there employing the very same tools that we're using, calling other people satanic while they sit on some fucking high horse, professing that they are, Lord the God type characters.
Basically what he's saying here is that people who show a bit of integrity and call a spade and really stand for the truth, they're the problem here. That's what he's saying. That's exactly what he's saying.
Okay, so let me get this straight, Dell. You call yourself a truther, but you think that all of this Satanism and these elites who are operating in Satanism and doing it quite openly, by the way, you think that's all just a big joke and they're not actually doing it, that Satan doesn't actually exist, but yet you call yourself a truther. I'll make you an offer. You come on this channel, Flat Out Elected, and let's have a talk about your belief. Because you seem to have a belief, and your belief seems to be in line with the very people that we are at war against in this world. Your belief seems to fit very nicely into the satanic agenda that we are witnessing in this world today. So I'm gonna offer you an opportunity to make yourself really clear. I'm talking like crystal clear. I know you come off as some kind of a know-it-all tough guy, and that you're some kind of a flat earth guru. And I know that a lot of people that support you are also God haters and creator haters. So I'll tell you what. You let me know when you're prepared to come on Flat Out Elected, because we are a Christian flat earth channel, and you can go ahead and speak your case. I'll see you when you get here.